Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a bonus read. How are you? How are you, my bull gang? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you so very much. Taurus, I am here with a bonus read, just saying thank you for all the ways that you love on this channel. Thank you so much for having the highest views all the time, every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to use just tarot today. If you've never been here before, please know that when I do the bonus read, it's always for the current energy or the future energy. I don't intend on digging into anything in the past. If it comes up, I will acknowledge it. That's my job, and I'm not going to be reading into the past today. So let's look at the present moment or the future. Please don't expect that this will resonate at the very moment I throw the cards because, well, it's a general reading and not everybody's on the same timeline. So if it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Maybe catch you on the next one. Let's find out what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh yes, Taurus, don't forget, 1 day left on the sale, right? 10% off if you're looking to get 10% off of your reading for 2025 or any of the readings I offer. Please look at the pinned comment. Oh, we're starting with the Three of Cups. I like that. Why are we starting with the Three of Cups for Taurus, please? Oh, we have the moon. Some sort of celebration that maybe you don't necessarily see at this moment. You're going to be celebrating something soon, Taurus. We've got the Ace of Swords. It's hush hush. Is it a surprise party? For some of you, it could be a surprise party or a surprise at a party. Very interesting. So there might be some sort of get-together. Somebody might give you an invitation. Maybe somebody's going to ask you out, or there's an invitation, or you just know about this social group, this social thing that's going down. Maybe it's a bunch of friends and you're going to be joining. The moon energy is Cancer and Pisces energy. It is very deep, dark, can be a little bit fearful, but I think in this case it's telling me that it's something that is not as it seems, Taurus. There's something showing up for you that is hush hush. I want to say the Ace of Swords is something, it's like the Ace of Swords is in the reverse. You're not expecting it. You're not getting any downloads. It's very quiet. It feels like the moon energy is here to sort of throw you off the track or throw you off the scent. It feels like here. So you won't know what is showing up. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Information, possibly. We do have the Four of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like it feels hush, hush, hush to me. So either somebody's keeping a secret from you, or it feels like somebody is like holding back. I want to say that the moon is here. So all of this that I'm talking about here is not as it seems. I want to say if it's quiet, and you're not getting any information, or someone's being very quiet with you, they're being quiet with you for a practical reason. They're holding back, but I feel like they're taking a look at you online or following you somehow. If you're someplace online, it could very well be. But I feel like you're about to have some sort of an aha moment that you didn't expect, and it is exciting. It feels like it's celebratory. So we have the Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords is like, I feel like there's going to be childlike celebration, like, it's like, you know, your birthday party when you were a kid. Like, you know, you're so excited waiting, you get the perfect outfit, right? The perfect shoes or the perfect dress or the perfect outfit you're going to wear to your party. And you're waiting for all your guests to arrive. Like, it almost seems like that. People are going to jump out from behind the sofa with the twirlers and the horns. Like, that's what it feels like here. That's the energy that I'm getting here. It's something that's going to surprise you. Look, maybe you're not going to a party at all. Maybe it's not going to be a social situation, but there is something that you're going to be celebrating that you don't see arriving here, because the universe is even like not giving you any details here. I feel like something that you've been stuck in, or something that feels like it's stuck, or there's been silence, or somebody's been holding back from you. I feel like you're about to be surprised by something, is what it feels like. It's about to pop out at you here. I'm just looking at this little lobster popping out of the water here. We've got the Five of Swords. Very interesting. Let's look at the moon first before we go any further here. See what's going on with this moon energy. For some of you, I'm just going to say it could be somebody that you feel like you've moved on from already. Maybe this person is someone you felt like you couldn't trust. You stopped talking to them. It's turned silent between you. And this could be a friendship, right? I don't see any cups here except for the 3 of cups, which tells me celebration, which tells me that if this person is somebody that you had maybe difference of opinion with, possibly somebody, maybe there was, it almost feels like this person's fighting themselves from communicating with you. And so this could be anything, right? We've got the 3 of cups, which is celebration, but everything else is swords and pentacles. Like everything else is pretty grounded, solid, mind over matter, head over heart sort of energy, except this moon. Tell me about the moon energy, please. We've got the Ace of Wands. It's something exciting. Something exciting that you're going to be celebrating here. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. A new path is opening here. A new exciting path in romance. What's going on? Taurus, what's going on here? We've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's something here that has been moving toward you slowly. We've got the passive knight, somebody who wants to get it exactly right the first time. You know, I always look at the the Knight of Cups as someone who's carrying this cup here, being very, very careful not to spill any drop, because they want to make sure that they give all of the emotion all at once. It does feel like it's like someone on a white horse. I'm just saying, whether you're feminine or masculine. It feels like somebody is showing up with their heart on their sleeve, or their emotions. They're showing you their emotions. And I feel like this is something that you could just like right now, I feel like I just want to like it feels exciting is what it feels like. Tell me about this. We've got the 3 of Swords. So I feel like all the while you're like, man, they're not interested in me. They're not interested in me. I don't know why I'm even bothering here. Oh, but you let them go, like you released it. So you know what it feels like, Taurus? I'm just going to say, it feels like you met somebody in a social situation and maybe it's been silent ever since. Everybody's been up in their heads. It feels like something's been hush-hush, or someone's been holding back their energy. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 swords. So it feels like it's like we met each other in a social situation and then all of a sudden there's nothing. Like we're just not talking. Like I feel like it was like a first time meeting, or somebody that you got to know just a little bit about, right? We have the Page of Swords. It was like, it was a conversation that was like brand new. It was childlike. What's your favorite color? And you know, where do you live? And you know, that kind of thing, you know, the conversation you would have when you met a new friend when you were young. It feels like that. Okay, I just got one other thing that I got to hit on here, and I feel like somebody's going to be very excited because there is a child that's going to be showing up, one that you've been at odds with. It feels like we moved on from this with these 6 swords. In order for us to get out of the chaos, I had to go to the calm. It feels like there's been no communication and somebody's been holding back, but it feels like this is exciting. It feels like the 6 swords are here. Yeah, it feels like the 6 swords are here, and this is something that was very painful. It was a painful ending. You felt betrayed. They felt betrayed. Whoever it was. It feels like this child could be showing up. Okay, let's find out what this Ace of Swords in the reverse is here, because Ace of Swords in the reverse is generally a no for me. Like it's like no communication. It always starts with no communication, no clarity. It feels like I thought that this was the beginning of something really good, and then all of a sudden it went silent and somebody's holding back. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Well, guess what's changing? So we have something that's changing in a fortunate way. It feels like expansion is here. I feel like the moon is concealing something from you. And something here is about to get very exciting for you, but you've been worried about it. You were, and you know what? I don't think you're at home with your hands, you know, your head in your hands, worrying about it, right? Because I feel like this is a brand new connection because the Page is here. And it feels, though, like you released it. Like you're like, okay, well, if I ever see this person again, I'll see this person again. And if I don't, I don't. But I feel like the wheel is moving in the right direction here. And I feel like for somebody who's been, you know, who has released this, that's why the wheel is moving. It's like we pulled the sword out of the cog, and now the wheel can move here. we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Abundant and solid and stable. I feel like that's what you don't see because it's on the other side of the Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody saw your worth, Taurus. Somebody saw your worth, but they also, I feel like this person it's almost like they don't want to bother you because they feel like you're really busy, that you do a lot of work maybe, that you work a lot, that you're very focused on your pentacle world, focused on yourself here. Okay, sorry. We could be talking about someone who is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius possibly, somebody who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Cancer and Pisces energy here as well. We've got a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. We've got a lot of swords here. Yeah, I think it was weighing a little bit heavy on you. You're like, but I thought we had a really good connection. I feel like, let me get some energy on this Four of... why is this person holding back? Somebody here is holding back. I feel like somebody doesn't want to get their heart broken, and that's why they're holding back and not communicating with you. I feel like there was a short communication. We had a really good communication, and then all of a sudden, we didn't have any communication at all. We have the Queen of Wands here. There is somebody here who has been hurt a lot. Somebody who's had a past where they've had a lot of trauma, I want to say. That... yeah, somebody here who is queened up, whether they're feminine or masculine. Somebody who is in masculine energy, I want to say, mostly. Could be now feminine or masculine. It could be either one, actually. It feels like this person is somebody who didn't want to be too forward, Taurus. Because I feel like they were really attracted to you, whether you are the feminine or the masculine, whether they are the feminine or the masculine. I feel like this person, when you met them, was trying to protect their heart. But I think that there was a really good connection. I feel like this person sees you as the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, whether you're feminine or masculine. They could also have had someone else in their life. But it feels like this person is being very specific not to share too much information with you because they're scared of getting hurt. The World card is here. Why is the World card here? The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They're not putting any energy in because they didn't want you to think that they were in it for the passion. The World card is here. And with the World card, they accomplished what they set out to do. I feel like they wanted to meet somebody new, that they weren't interested in, anything more than just meeting, talking, flirting, having fun, having communication at this social event, possibly. But it feels like this person completed a cycle of what they were supposed to do, and it feels like that's why they're not putting any energy in. I feel like the reason that they're not communicating with you is not the reason that you think. It's not because they weren't attracted, because they were. It's not because they didn't see your worth, because they did. It wasn't. What they realized is, I've got to change some things. Before I contact Taurus again, before I make any more communications, I need to change some things within me. And I feel like this person was worried because they saw your worth right away, and it gave them a heavy feeling like, oh God, what if I'm ready for a relationship again? But this person, I feel, is really guarding themselves. They're very guarded here. Tell me about this this connection, because I feel like it's somebody that you met brand new, had some communication. It was fun communication at a celebratory time. We've got the Four of Swords. Oh, again, 10 swords. But 4, 5, 10. We've got the Knight of Swords. All these swords in the reverse here. And the Eight of Swords. So many swords. You know what? I feel like your connection was with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. That's what it feels like. So many swords here. Could be Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, but it does feel like it's an air sign. Or if they're not an air sign, they're a person who overthinks everything. I feel like this person has been quiet with you. because they didn't want to seem aggressive or too forward, or it feels like that sort of energy. They didn't want you to feel like, oh, I'm gonna hit on Taurus because they're really hot or they're really good looking. And I feel like you are. I feel like this person had an attraction to you, either to your energy or to your physical self. Maybe both. But I think that what was supposed to happen is you two were supposed to meet, have this really great meeting, and then the chapter was supposed to end. So we could maybe think about it for a moment. When the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse for me, it's like, we'll wait till the next time we see each other in the community, or we'll be patient. This person's being patient. I feel like you're part of a social group, or maybe a friend of a friend knows this person, or you went to a place where maybe you go to this place a bit with your friends, and maybe you saw this person there, and they're thinking, okay, well, if there really was something between us, I'll probably see Taurus there again. But I feel like this person didn't want to seem aggressive, and so they may have come off as a little bit passive. But I do feel like with all of these swords here, that they're thinking about you. It feels like they're trying to fight their feelings. They're trying to hold back, and they're losing here. That's what it feels like. They're losing, holding back these feelings here. Tell me about this Three of Cups. We've got the Eight of Wands, we've got the Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. I do believe it's probably an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. I feel like this person is somebody who is very up in their head. They are someone who overthinks everything. This person has been hurt before. The Nine of Wands is here, and they're exhausted with being lied to or being hurt. I feel like they are going to communicate with you, or you will see them again because the Eight of Wands is here. But I feel like what's between you and the King of Swords is the Nine of Wands. I feel like this person is really terrified to get hurt again. And it feels like they thought that, well, it feels like this person is somebody who's really going with the universe, saying like, you know what, if I'm supposed to see Taurus again, I'll see Taurus again. Now, I don't think you saw them somewhere in another country and then you hope to meet again. That's not what I'm saying. I feel like this celebration is like a social group or people that you know, or this is a place where you frequent. Maybe this is the watering hole or the place you go on Fridays with the people after work. Maybe it's the waiter, maybe it's the guy behind the counter, maybe it's the bartender. I don't know, but it feels like it's somebody who is quite intelligent though. Probably someone who is like a business owner, who's very head over heart, somebody who is highly intelligent, and somebody who could be like a psychologist or psychiatrist, or somebody who is like a judge or a magistrate, or maybe they're very interested in, usually the King of Swords is somebody who is interested in human justice, right? Getting justice for other people. Like they're usually a humanist is what I want to say. So they're usually someone who's very interested in getting justice for people who can't get justice for themselves. And it's interesting that it comes up with the Nine of Wands next to this person. Maybe they are someone who keeps themselves busy volunteering. Maybe they own a nonprofit. Could be something like that. Tell me more, please. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Yeah, this person was really happy with the interaction with you, but they're very guarded. Like it feels like they're very guarded here. Because the Justice came up. I was talking about justice, right? About humanitarianism. They're usually like Aquarius is very humanitarian, right? They're very much like that, and they're very much in standing up for other people, saying things what other people won't say. But it feels like this person, I feel with the Ten of Cups here, that they felt an immediate connection to you that was not head over heart. It was actually emotional. And I feel like you made them really happy. The conversation you had was really fun. There was a really great connection here. But it feels like this person is backed up behind the boundaries. Like it terrified them just a little bit how well you two got on. And I feel like there is going to be justice here. So I feel like there is going to be incoming communication, because justice has come up over the Page of Swords. So I feel like there is going to be incoming communication here. You will get justice. Tell me what the outcome is for Taurus, please. And this person, whoever they are. I've got fire energy here too, by the way. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, Gemini. I did say air signs. Libra. We've got Virgo. We've got more Aquarius. and we have the Three of Wands. This person wants to explore more with you. They've been thinking about you since this connection. And it feels like this person is someone who's had their heart smashed before. And so they're being very careful. They've got so much in the mind. They could be an air sign. I wouldn't doubt if they are. But I want to say that this person is holding back from you because they're trying to change their pattern of thinking. They're trying not to be worried. They see your worth immediately, and they see that you are a go-getter. You're independent. You do your own thing. And, the truth of the matter is a lot of the time, sometimes when somebody does have their own business, or somebody who's very independent, makes their own money, owns their own home, all of that stuff, it can be a little bit intimidating, right? And whether you're the feminine or the masculine, it can be a little intimidating that someone might feel, oh, Taurus doesn't need me. They can take care of themselves, right? But I feel like you really made an impression on this person because the Hermit and the Star are here together. I feel like this person keeps thinking about you. I feel like they feel connected to you in sort of an energetic way. And it feels like this person with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, it feels like this person is turning their back on being closed off and shut down. They're walking away from something. It feels like they could still be healing from something that they walked away from. It could very well be that. But they can't deny that there is a connection here with the High Priestess. So their intuition is telling them, you need to go out there and look for the Two Cups again because they belong to Taurus. Like, that's what it feels like. The High Priestess energy is an energy of, I feel like this person, the King of Swords, is somebody who felt very connected to you in a very psychic, energetic sort of way. Taurus, you could be somebody who is in the esoterics. Maybe you are a psychic, maybe you are a tarot reader, maybe you do some of that stuff. And I feel like this person felt like, if I see Taurus again, I've really got to be ready. What if Taurus is reading my aura? What if Taurus is reading my energy? Yeah, wish fulfillment here. So you might have met them in a place where there was a lot of drinking going on, possibly a lot of eating going on, a banquet or a dinner or a restaurant, something like that. It does feel like there is going to be wish fulfillment. This person knows intuitively, because I feel like this person also has this connection to you. And if they have a connection to you like the High Priestess, it's because they have that energy as well. But they're trying to be very logical about it. They're trying to be very rule-bound about it. They're trying to say to themselves, look, I've met some really beautiful people before, feminine or masculine. I've met people who seems like they're all together and stable and moving slowly and all of that, but then it ends up being me carrying around all of the burdens later on after the chapter ends. So I feel like somebody here is wanting to take it really, really slow, which makes sense if it is the King of Swords we're talking about. But like I said, I've mentioned all the other ones and all the other energies here. Someone is very cerebral or very logical about what's going on here, though. We do have the Six of Pentacles. They do want to give to you here, and they do want to try something new. Look, they saw your worth. You gave them a lot of balance. They had a great connection. They're just being really patient, Taurus. I feel like they feel like they have found the person who is their person, and it freaked them out. That's what it feels like. That the connection was so pleasing, I want to say, was so energetically on point. Look at all this. Was so energetically on point, right? The Empress can be feminine or masculine, right? Because Libra and Taurus, right? We've got feminine and masculine signs here. But it feels like there was a really good connection here. But this person is looking at you, Taurus, as somebody that they need to handle with care. Somebody who they cannot be moving quickly with. Someone who has incredible worth, who doesn't need them, whether you are the feminine or the masculine, and you are also somebody who is in this Hierophant energy. So they have a very respectful energy about you. And it feels like this person does want to give to you here with the Six of Pentacles, and they do want to have some sort of a new exciting path. I feel like being in your energy excites them. Yeah, this is a soulmate. Look at that. Got the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. The King of Cups is, or King of Wands is there. The Queen of Wands is there. This is a soulmate connection. This is probably a divine counterpart. That's why. And it freaked this person out, whatever their sign is. It freaked them out. I feel like you're going to hear from them again. But I feel like whoever the King of Swords is, I don't know why I keep pointing at the King of Swords, because there's a lot of other signs here. Like I named them all. But it feels like this person's being very logical, moving slow. They're trying to get more details. They could be watching you on social media. Maybe they want to see you one more time or two more times in this social interaction before they make a decision as to whether they're going to move forward or not here. I feel like they want to give to you, though. That's what it feels like. They want to see you again. They want to, be in this Six of Pentacles with you. They want to do this reciprocal thing with you. They want to give to you for sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go because I could read here forever for you, Taurus. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, and I'll be back because I'm always back. Y'all know it. I love you. Bye-bye.